government and police them say. It's one of the worst wanted man.
Sell me out, where them do it.
Some are in happy moments, some are in sad moments. Condolences to the sad ones, people, family, viewers, subscriber, Wagon. Welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment and like this video. Hope everybody having a great night or day. So, Prekeh boy, Delano Wilmot have been taken down on July 22, 2020. You know what I mean? A lot of persons have been sad, a lot of persons have been happy. You know what I mean? A lot of persons from the community of Cambridge say, yo, you know, long him for job. A lot of persons say, no man, him help you out, but him bad way as well. You know what I mean? You know, some people like people to bad them up, but them also respect them. You know, some people like to be bad up, and that's in some ways people feel, you know, I mean, appreciate it. Some people don't like bad up, and hence why you have two part of the party. In the sense of, as a person, I'm glad that Prekeh boy have been dropped out. A lot of persons have not. You know what I mean? A lot of leaked pictures are going around, but I cannot show this on YouTube. You know what I mean? This is against YouTube rules and guidelines. I will not show those pictures. And them do with Prekeh boy like a dead dog. You know what I mean? You know, like when a dog get leaked by a car and him stripe splash out, and them kind of thing that him broke a piece, him amputated by not a tool. You know what I mean? It is a tool, but it is a different form of tool. You know what I mean? They mash him up. They mash up Prekeh boy. Delano Wilmot, him get mashed up. I wish if I could have shown you the picture of them. I'm hoping to see the picture of them, but may I tell you, say they mash up this Jamaica's most wanted man, Delano Prekeh boy Wilmot. You know what I mean? And them not deal with him now because them know him dangerous, armed and dangerous, based on how he allegedly shot two soldiers, shot two soldiers in 2018, September 2018. And the police and the Jamaica Defense Force was after him after that. You know what I mean? They were on the hunt and they didn't stop till they catch him. But a lot of rumors are going around that said that his friends sold him out to the soldiers, you know what I mean, because the where Prekeh boy was living in, where he resided, where he lived, no one could find him, you know what I mean. Not even some of the closest members of his gang, alleged gang, could even locate where he was, you know what I mean. Only a few close persons we trust that much was in his home, you know what I mean. And it have allegedly said that one of his close right-hand man give him away, you know what I mean. And people have it to say, why the right-hand man give him away, you know what I mean. And probably him, the right-hand man, or the right-hand man, I say, no man, we have to sell him out here now, the time is the time. But any real member of any gang would never do a thing like that, you know what I mean. I mean, probably he wanted to change, you know what I mean. Probably him just snitch and just do whatever make him comfortable, you know what I mean. Because people cannot be trusted, you know what I mean. You cannot trust anyone, note well, you cannot trust anybody. You know what I mean? Because it have been proven even in the Bible. If we can go to the Bible, it have been proven in the Bible where Jesus' disciples sell him out, you know what I mean, for copies of silver. So what a good friend would do to a next good friend? They would sell him out for less than 10, 20. You know what I mean? So you have to put that in the balance of scale as well to say that probably I want to friend them for true. But you know, the police them know to use them tricks and trades, you know what I mean? They know to put things together and make it seems in a particular way when it is really not, you know what I mean. They're just using their heads, putting out articles to make it seem like one of his right-hand friends. Hence why the gang can start fight against the gang, and hence in that sense the breaking of the gang can be easily being strained, in a sense of the gang can start fight against the gang, which is the Prekeh boy gang can start a fight against the Prekeh boy gang, like man from who was saying that, you know, so that right-hand man they sell out the boss, we are gonna mash him up, we are going to watch up him family them, you know what I mean. Because that is how gangsters do things, you know what I mean. Not knowing how gangsters doing things, but it have been said that is how gangsters do their thing, you know what I mean. If somebody sell out from out of the member of the gang, they would dash away that person and also their family members, like have their mom, their father, their sister and their brother, the closest relative that they can find, you know what I mean. So it have been said, the police have been said that it one of Prekeh boy close family member or gang member sell out Prekeh boy, and it can be questioned, you know what I mean, because police really do things to get a desired result. And if the police doing this to get a result, only if the gangs that have sense and keep a meeting, if there's a gang and keep a meeting, they would know that if the police did get one of Prekeh boy close friend to get to Prekeh boy, or it is just a way of strategy where they just pick put one and one together and get the information of him, location of him phone, probably then get his cell phone number and check his location. For all who don't know, that is very credible. You know what I mean? If you have a cell phone and the persons who are looking for you and they have your cell phone number and your location and your cell phone is on, they can go to some people who like in the computer world, in the information technology world, that like some computer scientists to track the data of your phone. You know what I mean? You have some things that on your phone that they bounce and get signal from towers. Towers are like things that your phone gets signal from. And any tower that the phone bouncing signal from, and from they have your cell phone number, they can track and tell you which tower it is tracking the signal from. Because from you moving from community to community, or even parish to parish, the signal might fluctuate. It might drop, it might go up. That's the reason why they can use that, you know what I mean? Because your phone switch towers from one tower to a next tower to getting signals. And you can notice in some communities, for example, in a low-lying community, you don't really pick up signal on your phone because the tower is very far away, you know what I mean? They really don't get much of a signal on their phone. So that could be one of the reasons of they get into Prekeh boy. And they could use style and their strategy to say, you know, I want to Prekeh boy friend them, so the friend them can start pre one of the closest member of the allegedly gang, you know what I mean? So a lot of leaking picture, a lot. They want them mash up the man head soft. You can literally see how the man head look. The man thing mash up, and there is an machine which is a M16 close by to Prekeh boy, you know what I mean? And they're saying that that was the weapon that he was brandishing to open fire at them. When they replies, they fool him up. When I say full up, them fool him up. It's like Prekeh boy becomes Trainer boy. In other words, his name change of today. Who see the picture would understand what I'm saying. Prekeh boy no longer named Prekeh boy. His name is Trainer boy. And the reason for this is the way how the police them dash him away. And in other words, the way how them fool him up of Khan. And for who don't know, you probably understand. You can probably pick sense out of one nonsense, put one and one together and know what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Not everything is good to say. But I know my fans them, the people, my viewers, subscribers have a lot of sense. They will know what I'm talking about. So right there, so leakage of Prekeh boy, aka Trainer boy, picture have been circulating in the rounds, and people have said, why them doing so? What so? Just because they shoot up the two soldiers them, or just because they're the most wanted. And this is one of the reasons why Prekeh boy was on the most wanted list in Jamaica. After 2018, it was named the most wanted in Jamaica. So he run for 2 years for Jamaica's most wanted man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jamaica history. If you check the Jamaica history, bad man, you have bad man who live longer than him for 2 year run in the most wanted list. You know what I mean? And we can give an example, but we're not going down that road. That is a review for next time. But right there, so after Prekeh boy shoot after the two police in 2018, in the year 2018, the month of September, they name him Jamaica's most wanted man, because for you to shoot up the most strongest security purposes are present in a country and injuring two of them, they would name you some form of interest, and they went as far as to bring him to the most wanted, you know what I mean? And Prekeh boy love to show off his cash, you know what I mean, love to show off his weapons in the sense. So them did have strategy to go after him, and the picture them is no good sight. I must repeat this, it is not a good sight to people to see, you know what I mean? And if you don't see it, you know me I talk about, I want to know why I give him name aka Trainer boy, differently from Prekeh boy. But this man, him love to be in the spotlight, in the limelight, you know what I mean? And he's from back and forth from one country to the next. I mean, it have been said, a video that was going around saying that he was in a next country, a Caribbean country, not wish to say in that Caribbean country, and he getting some big machine from over there. And when them think they catch a vehicle in terms of a jump out van, for who don't know what is a jump out van, it's a Hilux Toyota van, you know what I mean? It's an open back pickup van where you carry police and also soldiers to go on operation in very, very dangerous communities, in volatile communities, in very dangerous communities. So the security force would have like visibility at the front when they're driving, and also when they're going into a blind spot. You know, when you're driving into some places, you have to turn a car, you can't really see behind you directly. So they would put the soldiers and the police in the back of the pickup van in the Hilux to see what's going on directly behind them in some dark spot or in some blind spot. So that Prekeh boy say him have some new thing to blow up them there, and the new thing them a one shot I go blow it up, and also one shot will explode a police station, you know what I mean? No matter how large the police station is, it will blow it up. So after that now, you send out that video a lot of police and soldiers were in the hunt for him, you know what I mean? And in Mobi, they put out a lot of SOE. Who don't know what is SOE? Is a state of emergency. And state of emergency, the soldiers and the police have all authority to go into your home, to your business, to search it up, to ransack it, to do whatever they want, to look for criminals, to look for legal possession of firearm in any form of criminal acts. So right there, so them put down the government lay every opportunity for the security force to hunt this man down. You know what I mean? There could be nothing to stop them in terms of a warrant. You know, when police come into your house, if there is no SOE, they can easily get a warrant and search your house. They didn't need a warrant. They just need to step into your house, saying they're searching for illegal possession of firearm because it's a SOE. So right there, so they put a lot of strain and Prekeh boy. But Prekeh boy, him do a lot of things and being said. You know what I mean? But we don't know if it's true, but I want to leave it down below in the comment section. I don't feel like say a Prekeh boy friend sell him out. You know what I mean? Or the police must use strategy to make the gang start fight against each other, make the gang in a feud. Make the gang member them say, I wonder if one of them man is a man who not straight, him a snitch, and we need to get out the member who snitching. You know what I mean? But I know the fans them know what I go on. So I want to leave it down below in the comment section and put one and one together if I'm friends them or they just book him at the wrong time at the wrong place. But it left me to wonder, only a few members of Prekeh boy allegedly gang know where he reside, where he live. So how would the defense force, the JDF and the JCF, locate him? It must be something close to that. You know what I mean? If you put one and one together, you can see that something is not straight. You know what I mean? And the time of the operation, it can also speak for something else, you know what I mean? Because it is said that it's very early in the morning. It seems like about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, you know what I mean? It is it is AM they went for him, in the AM moments, you know what I mean? In the AM 3-4 5 o'clock. That would be before he rise up. That would be before he wake up. And he probably wake up in greeting by getting some coins. For all who know what I mean, he probably wake up to be welcomed by some coins. So it looked like a lot of things go on, but it seems like some selling out go on, but we don't really know what go on because Prekeh boy